A little boy ventures into the woods alone to bring home a Christmas tree to make his sick granny happy. His daring move transforms his Christmas into an unforgettable day after being caught red-handed by a cop. Before we continue, please take some time to subscribe to Dailydose, like, and share this video with your friends. It might brighten their day and inspire them to do good. Also keep watching because an important lesson awaits at the end of the video. 6-year-old Ronnie had seen 5 Christmases, and this was his 6th. It was even more special because he was going to decorate his much-awaited Christmas tree with his grandma, Summer. It had always been an unbroken tradition. Little Ronnie loved it as much as he loved hanging empty stockings at the end of his bed so that Santa could fill it up with sweet surprises. But on that Christmas Eve, something terrible happened when Summer went up the attic to bring down toys and decor. "How delighted my little angel will be after seeing this," she exclaimed while stuffing a box with tinsels and garlands in the attic. Ronnie was all Summer had. She was the only one who took him under her wings when his parents abandoned him before parting ways. He loved his grandma beyond the skies and stars. Without her, there would have been no smile or joy in Ronnie's life. Summer snapped to the moment as she carried the box down the attic. She was too carried away thinking about how exciting this Christmas would be with her little grandson. Suddenly, Summer missed a step and tumbled down the stairs. She fractured a leg and was bedridden, but what hurt her more was the disappointment on Ronnie's face when he knew he could not decorate the Christmas tree with her. "Mimi," that's what he called her. "Are you all right? It's okay if we don't decorate our tree. I want you to walk. When will you get up, Mimi?" Summer could not hold back her tears at seeing Ronnie upset, so she let her tears freely flow in front of him. The best thing about their bond was there were no secrets, and no shyness about crying in front of each other. Let your emotions flow out. If you hold them back, they will do no good, Summer always told Ronnie. So he understood the water flowing down from his granny's eyes were not tears but her emotions. He also knew how disheartened she was they would not be able to decorate the Christmas tree together. So he decided to put a smile on her face by taking things into his own hands. But for that, he needed a Christmas tree, and every year they shopped for one at the market. What will I do for a Christmas tree? Ronnie worried. He did not know the way to the market and did not have money to buy a tree. Suddenly, an idea struck him, and he ran out of the house to the woods nearby. It was a frosty evening. The woods, trees, land, and everything as far as little Ronnie's eyes could see were blanketed in snow, as though the heavens were napping on earth. He ran into the woods, not far, and paused a little beyond the entrance after seeing a little pine tree lying on the snow. Somebody had already cut it, but it was seemingly discarded due to crooked branches. But for Ronnie, it was going to be his treasured Christmas tree this festive season. He panted and puffed, tugging the stubborn little tree along the snow. Ronnie had barely finished sighing with relief after the tree was almost out of the woods when a cop caught him by his shoulder. "Are you cutting trees, little thief? You are not allowed to cut trees in the woods," Officer Baxton said in a raspy voice that frightened little Ronnie. And he started crying, the poor thing. "Ha! Give me that tree," Officer Baxton said again, extending his hand to grab the trunk from Ronnie's hands. "It's to make my sick granny happy," Ronnie cried. "I'm not going to give it to you. We don't have a tree, and she is sad because we didn't decorate a tree for Christmas. Mimi will smile if she sees my tree. I want to make her happy, and I need this tree." "Oh." Officer Baxton frowned, rubbing his mustache, looking into Ronnie's big, pleading eyes. "I'm sorry, but I cannot let you take that tree, Sonny. But I have an idea. Come with me." Officer Baxton was close to retirement and had 5 grandchildren. Little Ronnie reminded him of them, and his innocence moved his heart. He took Ronnie to the market and bought him a new Christmas tree. But Officer Baxton didn't stop at that. He bought a big basket of Christmas goodies and treats, and even a big chocolate cake for Ronnie. That evening, Officer Baxton and Ronnie decorated the Christmas tree with Summer. She was delighted and thankful to the officer for making her little boy's Christmas one of a kind. "Ah, don't thank me, Mrs. Phil. Your grandson loves you so much, and you should be proud of him. He's such an adorable little fella," said Officer Baxton. The next day, Summer and little Ronnie celebrated their best Christmas together. They laughed, made wishes, and even exchanged handmade presents. Meanwhile, Officer Baxton extended another hand of kindness that helped Summer recover faster in the days that came. He visited them every morning and brought breakfast and groceries. He treated Summer and Ronnie like family, and they celebrated all their Christmases together with his grandchildren.